One more for tonight. I gotta make this a real short video, but boy, it's a treat. Another a disco remake of a Beatles classic. Let's go to it right now. Billboard's Hot 100, December 6, 1975. Coming in at number 7, Baby You Could Drive My Car by Gary Tom's Empire. That late 1965, early 66 hit by the Beatles, redone a decade later by Gary Tom's Empire. This was a 7-8 person band. They're from New York. I believe they're from New York City. They're formed by the keyboard player Gary Toms. Gary Tom's been playing since the 50s. He's been playing for 20 years. He toured with the jazz legend Jimmy Smith back in the 50s. He formed Gary Tom's Empire in 1973. That would be Gary Tom's, the keyboard player. First hit record was 7654321, Blow Your Whistle. That was their first disco hit in 1975. That was actually a song that was written by a British songwriter. His name was Roger Cook. It was originally a record called Get Up by Blue Mink, but it was retitled 7654 Blow Your Whistle, and that was a huge hit on R&B, number 5 on R&B, and the runner-up to that was Baby You Could Drive My Car, the Beatles record. That went to number 3 too on R&B. But man, this is just a trip. I love this. I'm a disco man. I'm gonna tell you, I love disco. You know, I love rock. I rock as hard as the rest of them. Give me some AC/DC, give me some Def Leppard, give me some Led Zeppelin, give me some Amboy Dukes, Journey to the Center of the Mind. I can bust a rock and roll move with the best of them. But I love that dance music. I got 2 left feet, by God, I got 2 left feet, but I love that dance music, including disco. The Beatles version of Baby You Could Drive My Car was recorded, I got the date, the original, it was off of Rubber Soul. It's off the album Rubber Soul. I recorded the night, early morning hours of May 13th, 1965. When this song was recorded, this was the first recording session of the Beatles that went past midnight. Of course, they did a lot of midnight things. When they got to Sgt. Pepper, boy, they stayed up late working on Sgt. Pepper. But when you're the Beatles, hey, you got it. You got the studio time to do all that. But they recorded that song that night. Paul McCartney delivering his hard rock vocals, is one of his best hard rock vocals, and George Harrison and Paul McCartney working on the guitar rhythm section together. Now, here's another thing about this song, the original version of Drive My Car by the Beatles. It had more bottom, maybe a little bit more soulfulness than some of the other Beatles records, because George Harrison was listening to Respect. The original version of Respect by Otis Redding. George Harrison had been listening to that, listening to those Otis Redding Stax records with that thick bottom end. And boy, they threw that bottom on that record. The Beatles did on Drive My Car, like some good old soul music, sweet soul music, doing it the way that Otis did. But let's move it back to 1975. Song at number 70, Drive My Car by Gary Tom's Empire. Up from 74 the previous week. It peaked at number 69. I love those obscure disco hits. Can't beat that dance music. On Billboard's Hot 100 for 5 weeks, Gary Tom's Empire with Drive My Car.